Getting set to go for the Daytona 500. You've seen a full season here for NASCAR Heat 4. Figured I just started off at the live stream just for the hell of it. No stages on this season. There are playoffs. I will do another full season in which there will be stages after this one's done. So this is strictly on finishing for points here. Win and you're in the playoffs. I did practice. I did qualify. I qualified last. I did like 7 laps of practice just to get the car tuned up how I wanted it to be. We're going to race on 105 for the AI difficulty, and we are about to get set to go here. And so here we go, obviously. So we are going to get set for action. Green flag in the air, we are set to go. Who will lead the opening lap of the season and the race in the Daytona 500? Down the back straightaway, getting a little bit of a shove from behind. Oh man, and it really sent it in 3 wide there. Wasn't expecting Bubba Wallace to move up the racetrack the way he did. And now I get moved up the racetrack. It's all about patience in these long races, especially when there are no stage points on the line. Really just gotta wheel the car around the best you can, conserve your time, effort, and energy, and you will have a very good chance towards the front. You also need good strategy, of course, but that will come. Go about 46 laps on a full fuel run here, so that is guesstimating we're going to have a little bit of an amount of strategy playing into effect here. A little bit of contact, but that's alright. We're going to be pushing as hard as we can to get our way to the front in this race. Racing is Matt DiBenedetto for this season. Just for the heck of it, my favorite driver is Ryan Blaney, so we will use him on the next season. Change the camera angle and the camera view here a couple times throughout the race. There's a little at that time for the 51 of BJ McLeod. So he just got really out of the shape all of a sudden off of turn 2. Moving up slowly but surely. In the grand scheme of things, we're only on lap 4, and after starting 39th in the race, qualified 40th, I'm already up to 26th, make that 25th. So I tried to work my way around Daniel Hemrick. 3 wide right in front of me. As much as I wanted to make it 4 wide there's no sense of doing that on lap 4 of the race. I'm going to try my best not to wreck at all, obviously. If I wreck 4 more times in the race, I'm just going to call it quits, and I will just simulate the race finish in last. Which is going to hurt, especially in here when you get 0 stage points. So we'll be fair about it. I'll make the 3 wide moves as long as I'm going 3 wide on the bottom. I feel comfortable on the bottom of the racetrack, especially right now. Later we get in the race. Well, I guess I'll go 3 wide up the middle. I had a little bit of room there to make that pass. Contact now with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. going to be the game plan here. Almost got into Keselowski. You get really tight every now and then, especially if you get a good enough push from behind. At the same time, you make contact with somebody else. That's very well realistic as to how the cars would act under super speedway races. Kind of like right now, very hard to steer the car to the inside. We run 3 wide through the tri-oval again. I need a little more help from behind if I want to get a huge run on these guys ahead of me. We are about to crack the top 10 already. Was not expecting to move through the field as quick as I am here. 105 for the AI difficulty. Using a controller for this race here, but I will use the steering wheel for some races.
Stay low, stay low.
I haven't used the steering wheel yet on NASCAR Heat 4, and that's the reason for not using it here in this race. Most oval tracks I do. I've tried it with the road course before on Heat 3. It was a pain in the rear end, so I only did it a couple times. But
Careful, still there.
first live stream though. Whoa, contact there with Alex Bowman. Got really tight again. It's going to work out all right. Now I'm going to get to the inside of Paul Menard.
Still there.
Into turns 3 and 4. Getting a little help from behind now by Kevin Harvick. Almirola in the lead. Ryan Blaney in second. Blaney goes high. Oh man! Touched the apron just a little bit there. Got a little out of shape. Harvick back to the bumper.
Still there.
Matty D.
Still there.
Harvick might try to catch up with his SHR teammate. Just from behind now by Harvick. Almost 10 laps in already. It's alright. Don't necessarily need the lead. But I'll be willing to go for it if the opportunity awaits. If I get a big enough run. But I'm not going to be too aggressive with it. You got a long race to go here. It doesn't matter how many laps you lead. It just matters on your finish. Kind of got like a little bit of a freight train here. I saw Harvick go high, so I decided to go high as well. Kind of blocking his run. He's going to give me a little bit of a push. You can see a huge line. The freight train is working right now. He's not able to get the run I want on Almirola, at least right now. Goes in more and more to his back bumper. I am right there on him. Looking to the inside.
Careful, still there.
But he's going to block my run. We'll see if Harvick will give me a little bit of a shove again. And catch back up to my back bumper. If Harvick can follow me, I will use the top line. I'm more than willing to use it. clicking away at the lap's led here. Kind of made a little bit of contact with the wall now.
Inside. All right, you're clear there.
And now Paul Menard will get underneath of Harvick just enough there. Getting a really big run on Almirola, and that's going to leave the bottom open for the first time. I do get to the inside of him. Oh, but that's all the further we're going to get here.
Got a car low now.
Hamlin going to get underneath. Middle wall, just a hair, and contact now is... Oh my goodness, how did we all save it?
Got one up top.
Got a little hairy. They're all going to move their way around me now.
Careful, still there.
I wasn't trying to block, I just
Careful, still there.
realized Hamlin was that close to the back bumper of my car.
Still there.
3-car freight train out in front right now. We'll see if this pack can catch them. We've definitely got more cars, so even if they stay organized, then we should catch them. Really small group, only 3 cars. How long will we go before our first caution? I want us to go as long as possible. We have the strict yellows on. Harvick was giving me some good shots, so I'm going to give him some good bump drafting sessions here. Let's see if we can catch these guys. We're on the same line he runs. Doesn't matter to me. Get a little bit of help from behind as well. If we lost to Dylan, that would be nice. We're slowly catching these guys, but
Clear off the bottom there.
3 cars isn't a lot, but at the same time, although I believe we can catch them, and we probably will shortly here, I knew we probably weren't going to catch them within a lap or two, so good thing it wasn't too late in the race when that happened. It's not even late in the race now, actually, but Benedetto all over Kevin Harvick right now. They are really gaining a ton. If Harvick could just get close enough to get the draft off the back bumper of it, looks like Almirola is in third. Yes, it is Almirola in third. Work out fairly well. They're kind of in a single file pack though, so I mean, unless they start actually like racing each other, it's going to be harder to catch them. Go about a half second back.
Hold your line, got one outside. Got one, you're clear there.
The draft here just a little bit. Harvick 0.3 of a second back from Almirola now, who is in third. And Almirola looks to have lost the first 2 cars, and it was a matter of time.
Hold your line there, 3 wide.
It really seems as if we're getting one heck of a push now.
Inside.
Tyler Reddick looking to the inside of me here.
You're clear.
Follow the orders there. I'm going to shoot on by Kevin Harvick, and I'm going to move up to 4th, now trying to catch Eric Almirola. Harvick will slide in behind me though before anybody else can get underneath him, and here we are. Now the back bumper of Almirola. Can we catch the top two? Brendan Gaughan in second right now. Denny Hamlin is the race leader. Oh, a little contact. Well, other than washing him up the racetrack. Got underneath of Almirola. Harvick will get to the back bumper of my car. He'll give me a shot. He tried to clear Eric. What can Harvick do? How much can he push me? We'll see if me being the lead car, if we can get any sort of a run here on these two leaders. Taking a lot longer than I expected. Now that Gaughan and Hamlin seem to have lost touch with each other just enough here, this is an opportunity to strike as Gaughan is on the outside. Close enough. Try to work my way around him, so now I'm going to get the draft off of Brendan Gaughan after the push from Harvick. Do get underneath of Gaughan here for second. We're up to second place once again. We have not yet led a lap in this race. Harvick's going to get on by into third again. And here we go. Already on lap 23. Laps just keep ticking away. Fastest lap of the race that I have run is a 44.292. So Denny Hamlin has been caught. Now can we get around him sometime in the immediate future? Huge run off of Denny Hamlin. To the back bumper. We're going to look to the inside of Denny. He is going to block us off going into turn one. Getting another run at him, but just for the time being. It's starting to catch me here. It's going to give me some shots. And try the outside on Denny Hamlin.
Got a Carlo now.
Up in the wall again. It just gets super tight, and I'm getting pushed from behind, and that might allow a three-car back to break away again. So very hard to hold the top line. Harvick just seems fast. I feel like if Harvick gets in the lead, it's going to be tough to catch him. Huge run on Paul Menard here. So we have a 4-car breakaway on the path. side draft off of Paul Menard. Racing each other hard here. Up to third again. Oh, Harvick gonna get under me now. Wow, Kevin Harvick to the third position. Left the bottom just enough. I think he was tired of pushing me at this point. Going hard, trying to push me on the top side of the track, and I'm in the wall.
Got a car coming inside now. Hold your line, got one inside. Got a car high now. Green line, keep pushing.
It's not working out according to plan here as I just get brake trained. Yet again, I'm back to 17.
Still there.
Track just means so much in this game.
One outside now.
In general in NASCAR nowadays too.
Stay on the bottom here. You got room, you're clear.
Moved through the field so quick. I think I got up to second by like lap 8 or 9, and it's the highest position I've been in this race. I've been up to second a couple times now, but I've not yet been able to pass the race leader. Trying to get down to Benedetto as Daytona 500 win and pull off the upset here for the Ryan Family Racing.
Stay low.
And get a quick jump here as, of course, whoever wins this race will be in the playoffs.
All clear. Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear.
Gonna ride along here with the in-car cam. Now NASCAR Heat 4.
Stay low, stay low.
Get to the inside of lane here.
Still there. Careful, still there. Still there.
Over the hood cam.
Clear all around. Still there.
Rick Ware Racing having a team here in the top 10 and 8th right now. Cody Ware. Stuff like this that comes out here.
Stay on the bottom.
Daytona Talladega. Now to the new camera here, the front bumper camera. NASCAR Heat 4.
Stay high, stay high.
Huge run, gonna take it to the outside. I should have just followed on the roll because it would have been an easier path to get around Paul Menard with 21 cars, so that's not going to work out according to plan either.
Careful, still there.
Probably should have side drafted Cody Ware there just a little bit more.
Stay on the bottom here.
Could have gotten around it a little bit easier.
Careful, still there.
He's going to side draft outside of my car. They're going to get a push now from Amarillo. I can feel it. Car just gets so much out of shape in the mountains. It's crazy. Really listen to the turbulence as well in the car from these different camera angles, as well as just the normal camera angle also. There we go, huge push there coming out of turn 2. I've got a huge run on the 31 of Tyler Reddick now. Gets at his inside by the time I get into turns 3 and 4. Clear Reddick. Maybe Tyler can give me a push, and we have our first caution of the race. It took a little bit, but we did get there. So we do have our first caution. Might as well pit with the rest of the field here. Gonna take 4 fresh tires. Just with the full tank. Well, maybe, yeah, 3/4 of a tank of fuel, but enough to fill it up here. So we're on the in-car cam on the restart. Lost 2 spots on pit road. I was 7th when the caution came out. Restarted in 9th. An okay restart. Could have been a little better. Did lose 1 position here by the time we get into turns 3 and 4. But I'm getting a huge push from behind now by Parker Kligerman. What to do with this run? Yeesh. The way I was getting a little tight, it looked like I was going to have to go up the middle that time, but I really didn't want to do that. Oh, what a move by Kligerman going up the middle. Risky, but might pan out. Oh my goodness, man, they're all over me right now. Huge run on Almirola. Since this restart, 3x3 racing. And it is as well very, very tight.
Inside. Here we go now, rewind. Got 1 down left.
sucker hole. Not like being on the outside here. Huge run.
Hold your line there. All right, clear up.
Forced my way in front of Kurt Busch there, but I had a run and didn't want to check up.
Still there?
This feels like the racing from the restart just got so aggressive. Oh man, I don't know if we were 3 or 4 wide there, but or where Logano went. I believe Joey Logano got caught in the sucker hole right there that time. To the back bumper of Christopher Bell now.
Still there? Top 3, use it if you need it.
Taking it 3 wide on the inside.
Careful, still there.
Oh man, that just felt so tight going into turn 3 and 4. Really got to hold the steering as steadily as possible. Gonna get some help here from Austin Dillon.
Stay at the bottom. Clear eye, bud.
A little bit of a push from Stenhouse here as it went high. And here we go. This is the point of attack which we are in right now.
Car there on the inside. All right, you're clear. Car high, careful there. Clear eye, bud.
One caution in the race. Here in this Daytona 500. Almost a quarter of the way through already. They pulled in the back bumper of Ryan Blaney here. Make the move.
Still there?
To the outside there, didn't get a lot of help.
Inside. All clear.
Kind of sitting back here just a little bit. Let Austin Dillon give me a little bit of a push. I get huge closing rate on Blaney here. Worked out a little bit too late. Try that again down the back straightaway. I think we'll have a little bit more of a chance of something working out here this time. Getting a push. The momentum lasts going into turns 3 and 4. Not quite. Blaney going to move to the bottom. Blaney going to move up. Oh, getting a little bit of help still from Austin Dillon. Come on, Dillon, stay with me. And here we go, side by side to the line. I think Blaney let the lap still, but we're going to take the lead for the time being here in the Daytona 500. I don't think it was a lead change at the line that time, but we'll look to see if it'll be a lead change this next time. Austin Dillon to second. He's a former Daytona 500 winner of a few years ago.
Got one peeking outside. All right, you're clear there.
And a single file train now behind me. got to hold these guys back by the time we get to the start-finish line here, and we will have a lead change. And I'm going to lead my first lap of the race here in the Daytona 500. My first lap led on lap 49 with 152 to go here in this 200-lap race. Dylan back to the outside now as he tries to work his way back around me. Oh, a little help from Blaney, but now we're 3 wide, and I'm stuck on the inside with not a lot of help. He's got his teammate Brett Keselowski to follow. But now we've got some help ourselves here with Brendan gone. Who will lead the next lap to make it another lead change? Looked like it was going to be Austin Dillon. Blaney going to get back to the front. Will it be a lead change at all here as they go 3 wide up the middle? Nope, not going to work. We're going to stay right with it. Elected not to do that. I thought about it, but I was like, nope, too early. Got to stay true here. We've had one caution in the race today. I'm not sure how it came about. I just know we had a caution. We got Joey Logano helping us out. Over the back bumper of Ryan Blaney. Feel like I'm faster than Blaney here. Can we get the help from Logano from behind? A side draft, and this time I will lead the lap. Another lead change. I lead my second lap of the race. Here in the Daytona 500. It took a while to get up to the front. And now with the help from behind here of Joey Logano. Notice all 3 Penske guys are up towards the front here.
Hold your line, got one outside. All right, clear outside.
You know we're going fast as a pack because I hit 202 miles an hour going into turn 3 there. I'm the race leader. I'm not even getting a draft off of anybody else from behind. So this is going to be the first time I've led consecutive laps in this race. Is Ryan Blaney going to try the outside here? He's not going to get any sort of a draft from me. He's going to be the lead car on the outside. We'll see how that will work. I'll block if I have to, but if it gets way too big of a run, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to be worried about staying true to the bottom. Oh, well, now I had to go up because his teammate, Joey Logano, ended up falling in line on the outside there. We know once the Penske guys get together, it's going to be hard to break them off. But now Brendan Gaughan going to get to the inside as I left the bottom open just enough. Him and Chase Elliott will get through. Oh, man, pushed up the racetrack there by Bubba Wallace. Just cannot get to the bottom of the racetrack right now.
Careful, still there.
Not getting a ton of help. Trying to work our way around, and now here we go. Huge run down the backstretch. We're going to get to the back bumper of Chase Elliott now. These happen just so quick here in Daytona.
Careful, still there.
147 laps to go. There we are, up to third. Can we get some help from Bubba Wallace now? Bumper again of Chase Elliott. Elliott goes high. I'll be willing to follow. Get up there, Chase. Cannot really get much of a run on him. I'm going to get under Chase Elliott. We're going to side draft off each other here, battling for second. Gaughan is leading the race. I'm going to get up to second now past Chase Elliott. Here we are. Huge run on Brendan Gaughan. We're going to get to the inside. There is one car out of this race, it looks like. Side draft in here off of Gaughan. We're going to get some help from behind from Bubba Wallace for the time being, and we're going to get to the front yet again. I believe this is going to be our fourth lap led, our third different time we've led in the race now. It's another lead change. Matt Benedetto, the race leader, driving his car for this season as we've got Bubba Wallace in second place right behind. Still a long way. We went through one cycle of pit stops already, one caution in this race. The pit stops were under caution as the yellow came out on lap 36. Blocked the top side of the track here again. We've only led 5 laps in this race, started from the rear. Did not have a good qualifying effort, qualified 40th, started at 39th.
You got room, you're clear.
I believe it was Clint Boyer who started at the rear of the field.
Car high, careful. You got room, you're clear.
Fastest lap of the race is still a 44.292. I ran that within the first few laps of the race, trying to work my way through the pack. Not worrying about blocking too aggressively. If they do get to the outside, I will let them go. Or inside, vice versa. Chase Elliott's starting to get the run, and here he goes. Side by side for the lead. 3 wide behind me now. And Elliott clears and takes the lead at Daytona. Chase Elliott to the lead. And I believe this is the first time he has led in this one.
Still there? Alright, you're clear there.
No clue where any of the Penske guys were. They were just up here behind. Wow, it got tight all of a sudden. There's some contact. Scary moment. I get for looking in the rearview mirror coming out of the corner. Gotta focus in these longer races.
Still there? Got one out.
It could have been a lot worse. They get a push from behind. And we're stacking up again. This does not feel comfortable for the time being. Gonna take the shot to the inside, and we're 3 wide for the race lead.
Still there?
And now side by side with Chase Elliott. Help from behind by Busher, but all he does is push me into the 9 of Elliott. Oh man, this is not going to work out. Trying to get in line, and I do. Back to the inside again. We get a run on the 9. And to the lead, it'll be a lead change at the line this time. Matty D back out in front. Elliott falls back to 3rd at the end of the lap. Chris Busher now up to 2nd for his first time today. Chase Elliott. Trying to get the run. Late block there on Elliott that time, and we're going to sweep back down to the inside and block off Busher in the 37. Although we have a long ways to go, we have already run the first 61 laps of the race. Third lane starting on the top side. It looks like Ryan Blaney's leading that pack. I'm not sure how that's going to work going into one. Might kind of fizzle out for the time being. Racing has been aggressive for the most part since the yellow, so about the last 25 laps or so. A lot of side-by-side and three-wide racing. Before the caution, a lot of single file racing for the most part by the time I got up into the top 5 for about 20 laps or so before the yellow. Business picked up soon after. Block on Elliott on the top side there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. They widen out behind me there. Chase Elliott was going to get to the outside. He doesn't have a ton of help from behind, though, so we might be able to stay alongside of him if we can get a good enough push here from behind. On Busher, man, I got to my quarter panel rather than straight on the back bumper, and that probably wasn't going to work. Elliott leaving a lot of bottom open. He doesn't follow in right behind me. Get another push. Will it be a lead change at the line? Not quite. Oh, it's getting tight again. A little more contact. We're going to stay out in front. Still got about another 20 laps or so before pit stops for the second time in this race. Estimated from the start, roughly going to be a 4-stop race to the finish. 46 laps on a full tank of fuel as Busher's going to get under to that time. Left the bottom open just enough. Chase Elliott will give me a little bit of a push, but I don't think it's really going to do a whole lot. There we go, now I can get the draft off of them. Oh my goodness, 3 wide in the middle now.
Here we go now.
The one place I don't want to be, getting pushed from behind at the same time from Elliott. It's so tight. That was not fun at all. Oh my goodness. Back down to the start-finish line again. From first to fourth that lap. I need somebody to pull in front. Seems like when I'm the first car in line on the outside, we just can't get anything going here. But if I can get a car in front of me, to get a few cars pushing, it seems like the outside works pretty well. Maybe if Busher leaves the bottom open, he'll be the first car in line on the outside. Kind of stuck up here for the time being. And now we've got Busher in line on the outside. So here we go. Nope, gonna jump down to the bottom. I saw it opening. See, we've got one other person watching this race. See if we can get more viewers. Still a long ways to go in this one, but the action has been very, very intense here at Daytona. As usual, Matt Tiff leading the race. Can he pull off the upset? helps that win in the Daytona 500. Getting a huge run, going to run to the top, but middle of the corner is going to stall my run out just enough. On the outside here. Oh, that was going to try to... Oh, man, I'm trying too hard now. I got to let him go. I didn't want that to happen. I was trying to... Well, I guess Logano's the only one that's going to follow on the inside. We get to the back bumper of Logano. We're going to push him here. We roll into turns 3 and 4. We've got 2 lines of traffic working now. The 66 is going to get to the lead. Joey Gase. I believe he led the lap on tip that time. Oh! That was kind of a dumb move to block Logano there. Should have just stayed on the bottom. Put myself in the wall, basically. Talked about aggressive racing. I'm kind of going against what I'm trying to do there. As far as being patient goes. Push Matt Tift here on the outside.
Got one down low now.
Give him a shot. Nope. He's going to fall in line right behind Joey Gase. Now he's going to leave a little bit of room on the bottom open. We got some help from behind by Joey Logano. Come on, Joey, push me. Now to the inside of Gase. Side draft, a huge run. Joey went back to the top here, kind of drafted him. Now we're going to get the push from Logano that we want.
Alright, you're clear.
It's not a lead change until we get back to the start-finish line, but it's looking as if it will easily be a lead change here by the time we get there, as Gase is falling back to 4th. Get a huge shot from Logano. They're now side by side, quickly behind him. 4th different time I've led in the race. Landon Castle towards the front of the field now. Underdogs. Running in the top 5, the top 10 in this race, pretty much all throughout. 3 wide. They're going to get the run on you now, and that's going to leave the bottom open. Landon Castle's going to get to the lead. I could not block all 3 lanes at once there. They were coming on quick on the outside. Oh no, contact with Elliott, and Elliott's going to go around and cross the front of the field. The big one is up behind us for the first time today. And for the 2nd time, we will get a caution. And that will set up pit stops for the 2nd time. Got a little dicey there. Not the first time it's been dicey. Won't be the last. Goodness, I didn't get caught up in that wreck. Don't really have... And we're gonna jump to the restart. Gonna restart 4th. Green flag in the air, gonna take it 3 wide right out of the gate of the start.
Go there inside.
Thought thought I nailed the restart enough at first. At least I'm going to get the first in line on the outside, but thought I could have gotten a little bit better of a jump than that. I really don't have anybody close to my back bumper right now, so maybe I can get in line behind Daniel Suarez and a little, so I only fall as far back as Logano kind of stuck up there, and Daniel's fourth with a huge head of steam and storm. He gets blocked off there by Castle up in the front row. Wherever Suarez goes, I will go and fall. He goes inside and he gets blocked off. Now he looks at the top. Huge push. Can't put up to get to the side here. Now we're going to give him a huge run. Going into turns 3 and 4, he's there. Another lead change at the line, and I believe this is the first time Daniel Suarez will be in the lead here at Daytona. Oh, that was such a good run. I jumped to the inside a lot sooner over there now. Quickly back to the front. With a little bit of help, of course. This time for Parker Click.
Got one peeking inside.
Eric Jones will take the lead. I didn't even get the lead change that. And there's another yellow behind us. Not sure what it was that time. Just pitting or vice versa. Maybe he brought out the yellow and Truex is electing to pit. Cody Ware was up towards the front at one point in time, so he's out of this race. He might have been involved in the very first caution of the race, it looks like. So we were in third when the caution came out. We weren't quite in second past Chris Buescher. That is the third yellow of the race.
All right, man. You're coming to the green. Be ready here. Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Oh man! I knew it cleared Jones. I thought it's gonna have Buescher clear as well, and I was stuck in third gear. That's probably why I didn't even realize it until just now. And it's gonna be a dead heap here down the back straightaway now. Side by side for the lead with Buescher.
Stay low, stay low. Got one outside now.
Oh my God!
Car there on the inside. Clear eye, clear eye.
The push in the middle of the corner like that just washes me up the track, and it hurts when there's somebody on the outside of me that's barely there. And 117 laps to go yet.
Careful, still there. Inside, inside.
Parker Kligerman in the lead.
Got a car low now.
A little bit of help from behind here from Eric Jones, getting some side drafting off. Gonna get out of the gas there, really try to take advantage of getting to the inside that time, and it'll work. Right behind Corey Joy.
You're all clear up top there.
to go. Great American race.
Careful, still there. Still there. Got one peeking outside.
3 wide as it looks like the 38 of David Reagan will go up the middle now. Now we've got a push from behind here from Ryan Priest. Still 3 wide. Gonna get tight going into 3 and 4. We've got a huge run coming here as Ryan Priest is giving me a huge shot. Kligerman still leads and Kligerman still out in front. Ryan Priest on the back bumper. We got a few guys lined up on the inside right now. Kligerman on his way through. He's going to drop back. This time it'll be a lead change at the line. Lost count already of how many different times I've led in this race. I look 5 or 6. Here's a change in the here at Daytona.
Still there inside. Hold on, you're clear.
completely forgot the battery was low, so that's not going to count as a wreck, unfortunately, though. Going to go towards the rear.
Coming to the green, driver. Ready. All clear. You got room. You're clear. Half down, half to go. This time back.
Corey LaJoy seems to have stalled on the outside wherever he was right there. On the rear of the pack. It looks like we are starting to separate from the lead pack. Chris Buescher, the race leader. First time we've been at the rear since the very start of the race, so this is kind of weird. It's like a whole different race from basically what the last almost 100 laps have been. We're just now at the halfway mark. This race. So as we are halfway.
You got room, you're clear now.
I'm just gonna have to see how this is gonna work.
Careful, still there.
Look at this lap.
Still there. Car on the outside now.
Got a huge problem up ahead here. I don't know if somebody blew an engine or what the issue is. Oh, it's still Corey LaJoy. He hasn't made his way back around the racetrack yet. That's going to shake the field up quite a bit. We have lost the leaders. Even the second pack as well. Oh no, this is not good. Back to 21st. Huge turn of events for what seemed the wrong reason.
Stay low, stay low. Inside. Nice and easy, you're 3 wide. Caution's out.
Caution is out for the 4th time in the race. And that'll bunch the field back up. Looks like we're going to restart on the outside. I'm not sure who the caution's on. Say as if it's either Corey LaJoy and Logano, or maybe even both. Who knows? Quite a ways to go yet here in this one. Just past halfway.
Coming to the green, Robert. Ready.
About to go green here. Green flag back in the air at Daytona. Wide. I'm not sure how that came about.
Hold your line, man. 3 wide.
is going on here? This is intense, but at the same time kind of confusing. That was an odd restart. Problem is, though, I'm stuck 3 wide in the middle, and this is not where I want to be going into turns 3 and 4. This is going to get very, very tight. But we were able to get to the bottom. We get tight again. A little bit of contact as we lean on Ty Dillon. Oh, man. Oh. Just kind of stuck on the top side of the racetrack. Can't really get to the bottom at all.
Hold your line, driver.
Contact with Denny Hamlin and now Ryan Newman.
Hold your line, man.
Gonna get out of the gas and fall in line here right behind Denny Hamlin.
Car low down. Clear low. Still there. You got room. You're clear.
91 laps to go. Once again, have had 4 cautions in this race. And the big one has only happened once.
Careful. Still there.
It's like we kind of have 2 groups of cars here.
Careful. Still there.
Oh, there's some contact there with Clint Boyer, and now we get some help from behind here from Denny Hamlin.
Still there inside. You're all clear up top. Clear low.
And we are slowly catching the line of cars that lead the pack right now.
Still there.
Get to the inside of these guys.
Stay on the bottom.
It's very interesting.
Still there.
Just trying to side draft off of him. Looks like Truex. Now it looks like we've got Chris Buescher on our back bumper, so we're kind of splitting the pack up, go onto a single file line, but I feel like although we were catching these guys, we can still catch them.
Stay low, stay low.
Buescher can just stay on my back bumper here. I think we'll get there.
You got room. You're clear.
We still don't have the clean air out in front yet. Kyle Busch in 11th, he's 7/10 of a second ahead here. Now we're getting a little bit of help here going into turns 3 and 4. Chris Buescher is willing to work with us here. 87 to go. Benedetto. He's the race leader. Sorry, yeah, I am driving Matt Benedetto's car. We got Alex Bowman in the lead here. Bowman, the showman, out in front here at Daytona in the 500. Menard's the last car in that lead pack ahead of us here, and he's only 0.7 of a second ahead of us. 0.8 of a second now. The run's kind of stalled out for the moment, it seems like. Feels like we're gaining, but we're really not. Been kind of the same for about the last 4 or 5 laps. Plenty of time yet, 85 to go. We've still got a pit stop or two coming up yet. Back down to 0.7 of a second now, so about 1/10 that last lap. Just get within 4 to 5 tenths of a second, just enough to get the draft off of the pack behind us here. Get a pretty decent run at it. Down to 0.6 of a second, so we gained another 1/10 that last lap. Feel the turbulence, you can feel the draft. Half a second now is the difference. Kind of halfway in between the group behind me and the group ahead of me, as I can feel the run I'm getting on the back bumper of David Reagan. Tough that run is really there or not, though. Maybe the in-car cam, we're definitely closing in. Yeah, we are there, so we have caught the final, or sorry, the lead pack. We've finally caught the lead pack after about 10 to 20 laps of leading that last pack, and now we've got a huge run on these guys to try and give ourselves the best shot to win.
You're all clear up top there. Keep hitting your mark. You'll keep getting better. Stay out to the bottom. Still there. All right, you're clear.
We've had 2 pit stops in this race so far, and we've got 2 more to go. At least, maybe 3. But I'm thinking 2, because we're at the point now, we've got about 80 to go. We should be closing in on green flag pit stops here. At least with cleared Eric Almirola, Kyle Busch up to 4th. Still, I don't think he has led yet in this race. He started outside the top 30. Took him a while to get up to where he's at right now, but he's definitely there. Still got Kyle Busch to the outside of us. We've got Parker Kligerman behind us here. And now Busch is able to get back in front. Kyle Busch able to hold on to fourth. Huge run on Kyle Busch that time. Get back down to the inside of him. I'm trying to get the draft off of his teammate here, Eric Jones. So we have cleared Kyle Busch for fourth. And we'll be fourth at the line this time, right behind Eric Jones. Quickly down to the bottom. Alex Bowman still leads. Ryan Truex in second, the younger brother of Martin Truex Jr. Truex getting a huge shot. Gonna take it 3 wide. 3 wide for the race lead. Oh, there's contact, and here we go. Jones down to the bottom now. Kyle Busch is there. Oh, this is gonna get tight going into the corner as we wash up the track. Huge wreck behind. Hard crash. Kyle Busch into the wall, and maybe more. And we will have pit stop number 3 in the race now, following caution number 5. Lost 4 spots on pit road that time. Well, actually, stayed even on pit road, lost 4 spots as far as track position is concerned. Green flag now back in the air here at Daytona.
Hold your line, driver. Clear eye, bud.
Jump back down to the bottom.
Stay on the bottom.
Pushing is definitely on the forefront here.
Still there.
73 laps to go. 3 wide now for fourth.
Stay on the bottom here. Alright, you're clear there.
Just able to get in front of Jamie McMurray. Oh, there, and I put myself in the wall, looks like. Oh, I didn't see Paul Menard there. Menard is going to get turned. We're going to get on by him. Oh, my goodness. That was scary, scary stuff as we rode on the hood cam. We're on board of this car. We're going to be 10th on this next restart. Here we go now, green flag back in the air at Daytona. We've had 6 cautions in the race, and 3 of them all within the last 10 to 15 laps.
Still there. Car high, careful.
Quickly able to get to the inside that time.
Got one peeking outside. Stay low, stay low. Car high, careful there. Car high, careful there. Clear high, bud.
Getting a huge push from Keselowski, so we took the advantage here. We went to the outside. Now closing in here on the back bumper. Jamie McMurray, Jimmy Johnson to the inside of us now.
Inside. 3 wide. Clear high, clear high.
3 wide action.
Car there on the inside.
And now we are 3 wide right in the middle. This is going to get about as tight as it's been all race. 3 wide in the middle here as we roll into turns 3 and 4 at Daytona. Able to at least get to the bottom. Jamie McMurray looks like he's all out of shape there. And the race is winding down. 67 to go. Hard to see out of his front bumper cam here as we are right on the back bumper of Paul Menard. Really hard to tell when the corner is coming. I can imagine that is how it is in the car as far as the real life perspective goes.
Got a car high now.
I should have jumped up in front of Tip there.
Car high, careful there.
Jump off in line behind him though. We are fading back very fast. Huge run of momentum as we get to the inside of Tip. Still a huge head of steam. Oh! Barely able to slide past Brad Keselowski.
Still there.
Now to the top. Oh no, Keselowski! Oh my goodness, he got out of shape big time there. All of a sudden, and then what a save he made, but I'm sure he's probably falling to the back now. 3 wide again. We run through the trioval. Fell back to 18th fairly quick. But now here we go. A little bit of a bum trap here from behind. Paul Menard pushing us now. Again, on 105 for the difficulty here with the AI on NASCAR Heat 4. In this Daytona 500, Paul Menard's got a lot of damage. Probably from the last caution that he was involved in. Somehow, some way, despite the fact that we have had 6 cautions in this race, we have not wrecked once. I have not wrecked once. I've narrowly missed 2 accidents, but boy oh boy, definitely had some close calls. Loose a couple times. Well, kind of hit the apron right there too. Denny Hamlin pushing me now. Now we're getting a huge run on the back bumper of Clint Boyer. Nope, he blocked me off. Wasn't able to go that way. Side by side with Alex Bowman. For 3rd, we're going to clear Bowman. We've just cleared Bowman for 3rd. 63 laps to go here in the Great American Race. Should get a pretty big run on Clint Boyer.
Stay on the bottom.
Push Boyer.
Still there.
We're going to jump to the inside of Clint. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the race leader.
Still there.
Going to get up to 2nd.
You're all clear on top.
Now we've got Boyer helping us from behind. He's running to turns 1 and 2 now. We carried this momentum and carried the speed coming out of turn 2. I believe we are. Huge closing rate on the back bumper of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as we jump to the inside, going into turns 3 and 4. Side by side for the lead. Gonna have to watch. Oh no, contact. I was gonna try and side draft and that didn't work at all. My bad. On that one, Stenhouse still gonna lead the lap. Boyer pushing us here from behind. Getting a lot of help. Stenhouse really doesn't have a lot of help on the outside, and we're going to get to the lead here at Daytona in the 500. A little bit of a gap now between me and Boyer. And now Denny Hamlin will work his way to the inside of Quinn. Only 2 drivers are out of this race and have DNF. Hamlin back to the top. Nope. Still going to lead the lap there, but Denny Hamlin looks... Oh, this is going to get tight here unless Stenhouse can give us a really, really big shove, but I don't think it's going to work. 3 wide in the middle. Contact. Oh my goodness, we're going to make it through the corner at least. And now we're going to take it here into turns 3 and 4. 3 wide for the race lead at Daytona. Stenhouse with the push from behind. We have just taken the lead. Now up to block Hamlin. Barely led the lap that time. Oh man. No contact with Stenhouse. Getting so tight. Boyer not giving us a lot of room right now. We're going to side draft him, and now we're going to get the run off of the back bumper of Keselowski. Back to the inside. Keselowski moves up. Boyer pushing us from behind. We're up to 4th. Got a huge run on Daniel Suarez, and now we're going to get quickly underneath him. Huge run on Matt Tiff. We're going to take the momentum to the outside for the time being. 58 to go. We're going to stall out. We're going to remain in 3rd. Matt tipped on the bottom. Getting a little bit of a push here from me, and now we've got help from behind of Daniel Suarez, and we've got a 4-car pack on the bottom of the track, basically nose to tail. About as close as you can get bumper to bumper here. Really going to get the car out of shape here if we don't give each other enough space. Tiff is going to get out of shape. He moves high. Huge run coming off the back bumper of Stenhouse now. Tiff's going to side draft off my corner panel for the moment, but his run will stall out on the entrance of 1 now. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. out in front, but maybe not for long as we get to his inside, and we're going to side draft. That was a clean side draft that time. And now we get some help from behind here from Suarez. Huge push into the lead in the Daytona 500. Back out in front again here. 56 laps to go. We have 1 more set of pit stops yet to come. Gets back to the top again. He's got teammate Clint Boyer pushing him. Oh, wow, Eric Jones takes it 3 wide up the middle. Wasn't expecting him to make that move, but that was a heck of a move from Eric Jones to slide up in front of me. Seems like a guy I want to follow, and at the same time I don't want to follow because I feel like he's going to cause a wreck doing that. Well, speaking of which, we get a caution behind us somewhere, and now we will have caution number 7 in the race. 55 laps to go yet. Got a couple of drivers, few drivers pitting this time. Daniel Hemrick, Cody Ware, the only 2 drivers out of the race. We're going to stay out. Can't make it on fuel from here. We'll be about 7 to 8 laps short if we were to pit now. So we will get to see. Green flag back in the air. Going to try to push the 14 car, Clint Boyer. Can we push Boyer to the lead? No, but we will be able to fall in line on the inside. But now we're going to need a push from behind because it doesn't matter if Boyer's able to slide in front of us. Did not take off on the restart like I wanted. Wow, Larson really squeezed his way in there. Now we're getting a huge push from Paul Menard. Eric Jones. Oh, it's going to be 3 wide for the lead right in front of us here. Oh, we might make it 4. No, we weren't going to make it through the tri-oval going 4 wide there, so I stayed behind these guys. They're still side by side for the lead, as now I'm alongside of Daniel Suarez. Up to 3rd. Huge run on Boyer. And Jones. And now we are all 3 wide for the race lead here at Daytona. Contact between me and Jones. Push from behind is going to be coming from David Reagan. Huge momentum, and we're going to get to the lead here at Daytona. 3 wide through the tri-oval, 1 back, 3/4 of the way through the race now, 50 laps to go, 150 down, 50 to go here at Daytona in the 500. Back to Benedetto. Leading, Eric Jones, affiliated teammate, will get to the outside. Daniel Suarez able to push him again. And now we've got some help from behind ourselves here of David Reagan. Jones wasn't able to clear him. Push. Push. Side draft off of Eric Jones. We get another push. Oh, barely led the lap that time. Oh, there's a little contact. Gonna stall our momentum out here just a little bit. And a little more contact. 3 wide behind. Reagan falls back through the middle in the second hole. And they're still 3 wide. 3 by 3 by 3. Not going to be able to block all 3 lines. I already know that. Suarez is coming back on the outside again. Oh, man, just able to block him off. They got a huge shot and did that to give me a little bit more space in between me and the cars behind. Jones and Suarez coming again. Leaving the bottom open for Eric Almirola. Johnson's there. Is it going to work?
Hold your line, got one inside.
Able to get in front of Jimmy Johnson now, who has not been up front all day either. Almirola looking as if it's going to be a lead change and he's going to lead this next lap at Daytona. Yes, he will. Up to second with Jimmy Johnson in third. Trying to get Matt DiBenedetto his first career win here. And the winner of this race will be locked into the playoffs. Coming up here. Really just all over the back bumper of Eric Almirola. 46 laps to go, so we are within from the bubble as far as trying to make it on fuel to the end from here. If the caution comes out and we pit, we should be able to make it on fuel from here on out. So, you know, one pit stop away from the finish. I expected there to be at least 4 pit stops. We've had 3, we will get a 4th, and that will likely be the last one. Michael McDowell hasn't been towards the front of the field in a while yet. Here he comes. I knew what time I started this race because I have no clue how long this has been. It feels like it's been a while, but at the same time, I mean, we've already ran almost 400 miles, and it doesn't feel like we've gone that far through this race already. Time flies when you're having fun. This has been a fun, intense battle most of the way through this race. Really just not able to get the run and want on Eric Almirola. 44 laps to go. I'm all over him, but I don't have a ton of help from behind, at least right now. And get out of line here in the draft, at least for the moment. Maybe I can get McDowell to close in on my back bumper, and I do. Oh, wow, and his push, all it does is get me out of shape. His teammate Matt Tift is going to elect to push me. Now we've got Alex Bowman on the inside. Well, that didn't work out exactly like I wanted it to. I'm still going to end up in second. And now we've got Alex Bowman pushing us. You know, Bowman's got a little bit more speed in his car versus Michael McDowell. So there you go, he's going to give us a huge shot down the back straightaway. Definitely closing in on Eric Almirola. So close here. Now we get underneath of Almirola for the race lead, side by side into turns 1 and 2. Bowman gonna give us a shot. And again to the lead here at Daytona. Bowman still pushing us down the back straightaway. Now he will move up in line and get his way up to second. 3 drivers now out of this race. Wow, I just could not get to the bottom there. So much for just taking the lead. It wasn't even a lead change. Well, it will be a lead change. Bowman's in the lead as I get pushed into the wall by Eric Almirola from behind. 41 laps to go. We've got 2 cars out in front over there right now. Alex Bowman in the lead. It's actually at Chicagoland earlier this year to watch the Cup race. I got to see Alex Bowman get his first career win. It was pretty cool. Travel around to a lot of different NASCAR tracks, especially over the last couple of years, trying to get to each one at least once. Still going to the Charlotte Roval here in a couple weeks to add another track onto the list. But never mind that, at least right now, as we have coming to the line this time, we'll have 39 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Kyle Busch behind us in fourth now. He's back up there. He was involved in an accident some time ago. I don't even think he's led a lap yet. Still just trying to close in. Trying to close the gap. They've caught the back bumper with Michael McDowell now. McDowell goes high. I'll try to follow him. We'll see if we can get a run. Not really. That kind of loses quite a bit of ground there. Maybe Kyle Busch can push his way up here. Busch gonna give me a shot. Not had any green flag pit stops in this race. All pit stops have come under caution.
Careful, still there.
Now able to get underneath of Michael McDowell, and I'm back up to second once again. Alex Bowman still the leader. Might be able to, yeah, Kyle Busch is coming. He's going to give us a little bit of a push here. Down the back straightaway here at Daytona. Kyle Busch just trying to push me towards the front.
Got one up top.
Nope, didn't follow me that time. I was hoping he would. Oh, contact with Kyle Busch. We're going to try a little bit of pit strategy here coming up very soon. I'm going to try to get track position just to get to the lead, because it's, I don't know if it's the old tires, which it could very well be the old tires. I'm just not able to get the huge runs like I was earlier in the race, and even earlier in this run. "34 laps to go." Hoping that maybe if I pit, somebody else will come with me. And if this is only going to work if I stay on the lead lap. But if I can stay on the lead lap, And then if a caution comes out, which I expect there to be another caution by the end of this race, we've had 7 yellows in this race. So here we go, coming onto pit road.
Drop your speed, driver.
Locking the brakes up. And we get down onto pit road. Perfectly fine here. We're going to take 4 fresh tires. Just take the full tank of fuel, make sure we're safe. So this is our first green flag pit stop of the race here. So coming off the pit road here, oh man, this might not work. We are nowhere close to being up to speed yet, and here come the leaders to put me a lap down. Oh, Bowman gives me a huge shot, and that's going to get me out of shape, and this is not going to work out at all here. I need help. So I'm going to go a lap down. I'll be the first car a lap down, so if the caution comes out, I will be back on the lead lap, but I will be at the rear of the field. If I can get... I mean, I do have fresh tires, though, compared to them, so hopefully I can drive up there, get around, and get back on the lead lap. Oh, no! Exactly what I didn't want. So I literally pitted like 2 laps early. If I would have stayed out 2 laps later, I would have gotten the caution anyway. Man, that screwed me over. Should have just pitted with the rest of them. 8th caution of the race. Caution could have easily came out when everybody got stacked up and I tried to pull in line. That's a bummer. So I'm going to get the free pass, so I might as well just pit again just for the hell of it. So we're going to have to go up in the rear of the field.
All right, now, be smart out there.
Once again, it's been a while. Close to about 100 laps since we've had to do this. Also started at the rear of the field in this race as well. So is that going to be the last caution, or will we get another yellow or 2 before the end of this race? Oh, stacking up on the bottom. Busher behind us, man. What happened to Busher? He was racing for the lead quite a while back as well. That's right here. It just got really out of shape for me all of a sudden there. Oh my goodness. 3 wide through the trial. He's in the middle, probably why he's so loose. But I mean, we've got enough time to get back to the front. I'm not too worried. If we get to about 10 to go, and I'm still stuck, you know, outside the top 10, and it's a tough time for me to try and get up there again, then I'll be a little worried, but... Here we go. Trying to force my way underneath the 4 car there, Kevin Harvick. win and you're in the playoffs, but the issue is here in this one. Oh, a little contact with Newman. Still 3 wide.
All clear up top. Stay low. Careful, still there. Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom.
Not going to get to run that time.
Still there.
Now we've got a little help from behind. Denny Hamlin going to push us. That'll get us to clear a couple more drivers heading into the trial with 24 laps to go now at Daytona.
All right, you're clear. Car high,
Inside of
careful there.
William Byron. And now Ryan Blaney. Looks like we're going to get to the top 10 pretty soon here. Working through the field a lot quicker than what I thought it was going to take for us to get through here. Car's looking just as fast as it was at the very beginning of this race, and now here we go.
Still there.
Paul Menard, 3x3 through the trial. I'm pushing Paul Menard, trying to get him to go. Oh, a little contact with Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Careful, still there. Got one outside now.
And we got Eric Jones pushing us from behind.
Still there.
There we go.
You're clear.
And Jones able to clear on by there. Parker Kligerman having a good day late in this race, as well as Ty Dillon both inside the top 10. I guess you could say it myself, too, being head to Benedetto, but
Still there. You got room. You're
8
clear.
laps to go. Pushing the 96 car, Parker Kligerman now. In 8th place, just cannot get around Parker for the moment. Really trying to block us off. Everybody racing aggressively pretty much the whole race, but probably why we have gotten 8 cautions in this race. I guess it's not a, I mean, we have seen more in the Daytona 500 before, so I guess it's not uncommon.
Car outside. All clear.
Now into the top 5,
You got room.
up
You're
to
clear.
5th. Gonna get to the inside of Paul Menard. Just a huge run from the time we got out of turn 2 to the time we got into turns 3 and 4, and we are gonna be up to 3rd.
You're clear there.
Kyle Busch, the race leader, with Ryan Truex behind him in 2nd. We're in 3rd. 20 laps to go.
Still there.
Oh man! Still side by side. Thought Truex is going to try to come down and block or something. Paul Menard, he's going to give us a big shot here. Can we stay to the inside of Ryan Truex? Yes, we will. And now I'm up to 2nd. Paul Menard in line behind us in 3rd. Kyle Busch, the race leader. 19 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Again, winner in the playoffs. And of course, it's the Daytona 500. Who doesn't want to win the Great American Race? Kyle Busch has never won the Daytona 500. Can he win his first here today? Man that's won over 50 races, NASCAR's top level in his career. But he has never won the big one. He's been close over the years, but never quite captured the goal. This might be his chance. 18 laps to go. Paul Menard can give us another big shot here. I think we can get a big run on Kyle Busch. We're not super late in this race, so we still got a decent amount of time, but if I get the run, I've got to take it, and there we go. I got the run, had to take it, trying to get there, but no, Kyle Busch will block me off as we roll into turns 3 and 4. Another big run on him, and we're going to bump draft the 18 now of Kyle Busch. 17 laps to go. All over the 18 car now. Now we get to the inside coming out of turn 2. Paul Menard will draft behind us. Meg Benedetto out in front in the Daytona 500. With the driver in the car behind us, who is retiring at the end of the year to put Benedetto in that ride, and the caution is out for the 9th time just after I have taken the race lead. With 17 laps to go, will this be the final caution of the race? I would not be surprised if it isn't, especially here, now that it's this late in the race. Hopefully it doesn't bring out a chain of caution after caution after caution. I know I can wreck up to 4 times in a race, but I haven't wrecked once, and we're at Daytona in the 500, so that's crazy enough as it is. So hard to keep the patience over the long haul of a 500-mile race. Gonna restart the lead here. Green flag back in the air at Daytona. 13 laps to go. Got a good quick jump on the restart. We got an affiliated teammate, Kyle Busch, right behind us, so that's good off the restart. Now Kyle Busch is going to get to the back bumper of his car. And what will he do from there? Jamie McMurray on the outside here in second. It's so hard to get a run and pass, yet so easy at the same time if you could time it out right and get the help you need to keep helping you and follow you through. 12 laps to go now. Yeah, they're getting a huge run. I'm going to have to block every run possible here at this point. I can't let... Well, so much for that. Kyle Busch is going to get back to the lead here as Ryan Blaney follows him, but I got a good push from behind on the outside here. Jamie McMurray, we're gonna get a run here going down the back straightaway. On the 18, can't quite clear the 12 of Blaney, and now Blaney, he's gonna try to get a shot here. William Byron now following me behind. All over the back bumper of the 18 car. With Ryan Blaney right there. Contact, 3 wide for the lead to Benedetto up the middle. First in line to the outside, but he cannot clear Blaney on the inside. And now Almirola is going to get underneath. What a moment there. And we're going to take it three wide up the middle here for second. We're going to get back in front of Almirola. BJ McLeod trying to race for the win here in the 500. Going to go back up the middle again. Three wide for the lead. Rolling into turns 1 and 2. And BJ McLeod has taken the lead in the Daytona 500. Oh, some extracurricular activity going on now. Contact with Blaney.
Alright, you're clear there. Stay high, stay high.
We have seemingly 4 back marker cars leading the field in the Daytona 500 with 9 laps to go.
Still there?
Gonna get to the inside of Kligerman now. Oh, I hit the apron. That's gonna lose my momentum there. I think it's only a matter of time for the group behind me catches me, so I need to at least get past
Still there.
Parker Kligerman pretty quickly here.
Careful, still there.
2 by 2 through the trial. 8 laps to go in the Daytona 500.
Still there.
It's the battle between first and second.
Stay low, stay low.
Cannot let these guys get away here.
Careful, still there. Stay low, stay low.
Close quarters racing here at Daytona. Almirola starting to catch us from behind.
Still there.
Gonna expect a push coming here. I need it because I cannot clear Parker Kligerman myself right now. 3 laps, or sorry, up to third, 7 laps to go in the race. Ty Dillon has just taken the lead away from BJ McLeod as I'm gonna get under the cloud here for second. And I'm up to second. Ty Dillon in the lead. Can Ty Dillon win the Daytona 500? Huge run on him for the moment going into turns 3 and 4. He's going to hold on to it. We still don't know if that last caution is the final caution of the race. Oh, it got a little loose off the floor there randomly. Dillon gets way out ahead of me. We're way out ahead from the guys behind us. Austin Dillon up to third. Waiting for Dillon in the pack behind me to catch me here is Ty Dillon. Oh no, that's not what I... Austin's going to get under me, and the Dillon brothers are 1-2 here in the Daytona 500 with not many laps to go. And for some reason, everybody's starting to space out now. And I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. Austin Dillon going to try to give his brother Ty a run for his money. 5 laps to go in the Daytona 500. I'm going to need some help from behind, and BJ McLeod being in 4th, I don't think he's going to be the guy to help. Eric Almirola is going to have to get by him sometime soon. Side by side for the lead now. Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon here in the Daytona 500. Oh, he went down to block him, but he couldn't quite pull it off. I'm not close enough to get the draft off of him. And a caution has just come out with 5 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Just as Ty Dillon was still able to hold on to the lead. And here we go. Some drivers having career days in the top 5 especially. Can Ty Dillon win his first career race in his second Daytona 5, or sorry, in his first career race in the Daytona 500? Austin Dillon has won the Daytona 500 before. He's only got 2 career wins, and to make it 3 with 2 Daytona 500 wins if he wins today. Green flag in the air. Got to take the shot here on the restart. 3 wide in overtime. 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Got to get out in front here. We got to hold them off. And we have just cleared them. So we get the restart we needed. Parker Kligerman follows me. He's up to second. A little bit of a gap now. Here's her 3 wide behind. Now side by side. Austin Dillon getting the run on the top side of the racetrack. I go up to block. Dillon probably the stronger of the cars that are at the front of this field. Outside of the car I am driving here. Side by side with Parker Kligerman now. If they side draft off of each other, I'll take that, but I don't think they're going to do it that much. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go in this race. It is the final. Austin Dillon in second. We are leading in what has been an intense race throughout. Dillon trying to make a move. He's got no help behind him. It's going to be hard for him to get a run. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming out of 4, Dillon will look high. He can't get there. Stenhouse has a huge line. It's too little, too late for him. Checker flag in the air as Matt DiBenedetto has won the Daytona 500. And the burnout is in full order here in this one. Terrible burnout, but well deserved indeed. Screw this, I'm just going in the grass because this is not working out very well. There we go. Do a grassy burnout here in the Daytona 500. There we go. That's enough of that. Matt DiBenedetto has won the Daytona 500. As we watch some of the highlights here throughout this race. We'll at least see the big move of the race here, as I'm having technical difficulties with myself trying to figure this out. So the big move of the race was this final restart. As we get up to speed, we went 3 wide. Right on the restart, we got to the lead. And the big moment was when Austin Dillon pulled ahead of the field and made it a 2-car race to the finish. Was able to cap off the victory. So get the win in the Daytona 500. Matt DiBenedetto gets the win. So So I'm in the playoffs, 2 hour and 17 minute Daytona 500, 10 cautions in the race. Went to overtime, 201 laps complete, for a total of 502.5 miles. Full race with no stages. That is going to be all for this one. I will live stream more races throughout the season, and I will upload every race from throughout the season that is not live stream. Try to find a way to upload this live stream. If you want more NASCAR Heat 4 content, I will be doing this pretty much throughout the entire winter. So my schedule is going to open up quite a bit here. I can get more gameplay in. It's trying to basically reboot this channel here. It's been a long time coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.